Good evening. Is Athleanx ruining your gains? Is Athleanx fucking up your gains? Yes or no? Well, let's talk about it. Where do I even get these ideas from? Well, let me share it with you. I'll give you a small glimpse into my mind. I was in the gym, which I've been in the gym a lot lately. I'm going pretty hard, to be honest with you. Going pretty hard right now. Anyway, I was in the gym and I noticed, I couldn't help but notice, listen, if there are people around me, I'm gonna fix this into the old Jerry Ward shuffle on this fucking camera. However he does it. If there are people around me and if there are too many people doing what appears to be stupid shit, I can't help but notice it. You understand? I'm not obstructing my workout or being distracted from my workout because I'm looking for people. I'm watching everybody else, see what the fuck they're doing. I could care less. I've been doing this a long time, 40 fucking years or so, 30 something years, almost 40 years. So, not like I'm out there looking for this shit. Not like I'm out there looking for this shit. Because any gym you go into, if there's a lot of people in there at any given moment, any given time, odds are somebody's doing something stupid in there. Odds are somebody's doing something really intelligent in there too. But in this case, I'm seeing so many people, and it's primarily young dudes, so many people just doing crazy shit. I'm seeing so many people that are doing, anybody out there wants to refer to bodybuilding workouts as being pump and fluff? Please. Compared to this shit, and it's reflected in the physiques, man. I'm seeing too many people just doing crazy shit. It's like some kind of fucking hyper overthinking. It's like these micro managed workouts, like as if people are competing with each other to see who can demonstrate or be seen doing the most esoteric of exercises. I think that it's a mindset. I may be completely wrong, but it seems to me, because of the proliferation of this bullshit, it seems to me that people who don't really they don't have the beef. They're not bringing the beef, right? They're not bringing the beef. So what they do instead is they try to make up for it with, well, I'm more of a science-oriented technician or master of kinesiology or biophysical mechanics or whatever the fuck case may be, right? Geometry even. Who knows? And they're doing these bizarre exercises. You got different classes of these folks. You have some people that are trying to reinvent the wheel, make a better mousetrap, right? All the money that goes into development and research for them to build any of these better workout machines, and then you're going to come along and just sit down sideways on it and you're going to use it in a different way. You found a better way to use it, right? I can understand that once in a while. I can understand that. I can understand old heads that have been doing this a long time, that they're there, that they found something else a little outside the box that works really well for them. Okay? But these guys that don't have any appreciable muscle mass, muscle development yet, you are not improving your physique doing this craziness. You're not improving your physique doing this craziness. You are not improving your physique. Now, if you see in the mirror something that looks to you like it's improving your physique, that you're experiencing improvement doing this nutty bullshit, this craziness, these exercises nobody else on earth has ever heard of or seen, I think what you're seeing is that you are some way or another, you're out training your nutrition, or you're outpacing your nutrition. Don't look like you're training hard to me, but you're outpacing your nutrition. You're not eating enough calories in So you're really training, and you're just doing the castaway thing. Like Tom Cruise stranded on the island. You're starving off body mass, fat and muscle, but you don't really have a ton of muscle to begin with. So yeah, you're going to look harder. You're going to look leaner as you go, because eventually there's nothing but bones there, and what muscle holds you together? So whatever muscle is, ligaments and whatever muscle is there that's able to orchestrate the maneuvering of that skeleton, you're going to see that more clearly as everything else falls away. Because if you're still moving, you still got some muscle. But I see people doing so much wackadoo stuff. I noticed a guy who was doing so much crazy shit. I had to stop and watch him, because sometimes you have to say to yourself, is this brilliance or is this madness? Like, I'm not even sure myself. And you might look a minute in between sets. And I watched a guy doing back. And he did the most lightest, easiest, less stressful, less strenuous workout that I've ever seen anybody actually perform, if they're under the misguided belief that that's going to make them grow, or that's going to improve their physique, or that's going to take their, physically their body to another level, or that musculature to another level, or bring out some kind of detail that's hidden yet, that's yet to be revealed in that musculature. It's not. It's not. You have to train hard, number one. You have to train hard. Number one, you must achieve a certain amount of intensity. You must, like I've said, you have got to demand, then and there, on the spot, in the gym, every fucking set, more. You got to try to shoot for more and request more of your musculature, of your physique, of your body, of your strength than is able to fulfill or deliver at that time. That's what coaxes new development, improvement. That's where that comes from. That's what causes that adaptive response. Adaptative response. That's what causes it. It's not an easy thing to do. If you're just going in there and just doing shit that's just, you're not even, you're moving a little bit of shit around, you're doing some bizarre looking craziness, it doesn't even make sense. There's like nothing resembles any kind of a compound movement whatsoever, and you're trying to train a major body part like back, and then the exercises were so far out of order. Like the exercise you should have opened with, you're doing that kind of almost at the end, when if you had really done anything in the first 15 exercises leading up to that, you'd be incapable of really giving that even an honest level of intensity, now. You understand what I'm saying? No? That's the problem. So I said to myself, where are these people learning this? Where are they fucking getting this delusional thought process? Where are they getting these crazy ideas? I'm not a guy that follows YouTube. I don't hang on the internet. You see how infrequently I post videos, for God's sake. My videos are monetized. Don't you think I'd be doing a hell of a lot better if I were really trying? Right? It's a hobby. It's a hobby. The training itself is more important to me than making videos. But I enjoy making videos. And I'm enjoying this video, believe it or not. So, hope I'm not causing your panties to get in a wad. If this applies to you, if it doesn't apply to you, man, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. And I thought, well, where are they learning this from? Maybe Athleanx, because I thought Jeff Cavalier initially, because I figured, well, he's lean, doesn't have a hell of a lot of muscle. I'm not faulting him for that. That's his thing. His physique is developed. He's got 2 million plus subscribers. He's making money. His physique is what it needs to be for him to accomplish what he's set to accomplish. Not saying anything's wrong with it. That's ideal. That's ideal for you to develop the physique that you want. That you want. Not what this person wants or what that person thinks is best, what you want. Okay, but then I thought, he's really dry and he's very lean. So this younger generation, man, they're drawn to that. They flock to that. You know, so maybe you throw a shirt on a guy like that though, and you don't even know if he lifts. It's like, bro, do you lift? You know, look, I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything negative about the guy. I'm just saying this is the truth. I am a muscle guy. I lift to be strong and to build muscle and all this other fucking shit, right? I enjoy that part of it. I like that challenge. That's difficult, man. You just stop eating, you'll get lean. If you stop eating and starve yourself, you'll get lean. If you go out alone somewhere in the wilderness and live off the land, you'll get lean. If you stay out there and you don't quit. If you get shipwrecked on an island somewhere, like Tom Hanks in that movie Castaway, right? If you get shipwrecked on an island somewhere like that, you're going to lose weight. You're going to be lean. So being lean isn't that hard, but being very muscular and lean is hard, but it's an illusion. You don't have to have a whole lot of muscular development if you're just fit and you get very lean. And you get very lean. Take your shirt off, you're going to see everything. You'll be like an anatomy chart, right? And like I said, just put a t-shirt on the guy, gone. Where'd he go? That's all I'm saying, man. If that's your thing, God bless, Godspeed. You know, get with it, keep on going. But make no mistake, a guy like Jeff Cavaliere, as lean as he is, as dry as he is, the shit that he may or may not do, or that I may have suspected he was probably doing, making videos of himself doing, that shit may improve his physique because he's so lean, he's looking at these little tiny details. Because you can see all the striations and everything. You understand? And he's not that big, so he doesn't need to move that much weight. You're not going to get big doing any of that shit. But then I went and looked at some of his videos. And then I had to say, well, I was wrong. It is not Jeff Cavaliere's fault. It is not Athleanx's fault. Athleanx is not fucking up your gains. It's not him. Not him. What I saw, now I'm not saying I sat there, look, I don't do this shit, so it's not like I sat there and went through 100 of his videos. I went through, I didn't watch all of any of them. I just clicked through and looked at what the workouts were and what he was preaching, and it was all good shit. Good shit from what I saw. There was a lot of free weight shit too. It was good shit. Some isolation shit in there, but there's plenty of free weight shit in there. Good shit. So it's not him. So I thought, who else could it be? Could it be these Gymshark guys that I've heard of? Maybe it's those guys. Went on there and looked. Well, I don't know. They have a lot of pro bodybuilders. They have big guys. They have a lot of things. So it's so much shit on there that I don't even know. You know what I mean? So apparently it's not them. You know, so I don't know who the hell it is or where you're seeing this shit. Maybe you're seeing it on Instagram or something. I don't know. And another thing I'll just throw in there. When you see a guy like me, or any other really muscular person, and I'm doing some kind of fucking isolation shit, and it's not going to be really obtuse fucking exotic exercises, but you'll see me doing some isolation shit, and I get gains out of that. That's because I'm to the point now that I can focus in, because I have. You only have access to the muscle that you possess. If you don't have it, you can't access it. You understand? So if I want to specifically target rear delts, it's very easy for me to target rear delts. And I can specifically hit the rear delt with such exact pinpoint bullseye fucking achievement that I don't need to use what looks like a ton of weight. And I'll tell you though, I do pull a lot of weight. I move a lot of weight, even if I'm using cables machines, but the form is on the money. I'm pulling the weight. I'm not going at super slow shit. I see some guys doing this super slow shit. What the fuck is that? Force times speed equals power. What are you trying to do? You're trying to build power? You're trying to build a body you can use? Power? Is that what your muscular development means? More power? That's what it means to me. Well, force times speed, speed times force, however you want to say it, equals power. This super slow shit, you know what? That's the long road. You will tire yourself out and be long gone from here and move along to something else before you're going to get big doing that fucking craziness. You're just not. My advice, fucked up as it sounds, is man up, move some free weight, stick to primarily basics until you've built that foundation, a good foundation. Not just a thin guy that got so lean that you could see all of his fucking, veins and striations, and that he keeps working and working, but he's really not gaining any muscle. He's just burning off everything else. Build some appreciable muscle, get that foundation down there, stick to mostly basic things, and do what's hard. There's a real clue there that should clue you into something. If what you're doing isn't difficult for you to do, if you're just walking around, and you're doing a little of this, and you're doing a little of these, some kind of fucking bizarre cable nonsense shit, right? Like this shit, pulling the cables crossways for rear delts, or for various upper back shit, or your traps. It depends on how you're leaning and how you're pulling, or where your elbows are, right? You're not moving any weight, you're not straining, you're not hurting, you're not suffering any, you're not sweating. You ain't did shit. That muscle's just laying there, look at you, man. Adaptation doesn't come easy. Adaptation, if your body can already do what you want it to do, and you're not trying to make it do more than it can do, it doesn't need to adapt. It doesn't need to adapt and overcome. That stimulus is insufficient and insignificant to that muscle. Yeah, you're exercising it, but you're not doing any more exercise than if you're just walking. It's about as much exercise as if you reach down to pick something up. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're using your body, but so I don't know where you guys are getting this craziness. Maybe off of, I don't know, must be Instagram or some nutty bullshit like that. Yeah, so a lot of people might hate me for saying all this, but I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything else, but I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I've been around a long time and I've seen it. People come and people go. I'm here to stay. Until they put me in the box and bury me in the ground, I'm in the gym. The gym is my home. It's my terrain, man. I belong there, just like a tree in the woods. Okay? These dudes coming in here, looking at themselves in the mirror, they're fucking doing back work, looking at themselves sideways in the mirror. If you were really pulling any significant weight, and something that required you to focus, and actually contract that musculature, and control that weight, you can't be looking at yourself in the mirror and doing that. You're going to end up fucking your neck or something up. It's a good way to get hurt. If you can be distracted by your reflection, well, I'm checking my form. Well, your form is shit. If you're pulling something and you're looking over here, that's not good form. Or you're pulling down and you're looking over here. You got to develop a feel. You got to develop a feel. I understand you check your form, okay. But sooner or later, you got to stop looking in the fucking mirror and just get some work done. It's work. It's work. It's physical labor. It's manual labor. Hope that don't catch on fire. And now if you're a more developed person, you've already got the foundation, you've been doing this a long time, you already have the musculature, yeah, you can do a lot more isolation stuff because you can access the muscle that you have. If you don't have it, you can't contract it. If you've got no delineation, separation between the three heads on that shoulder, you need to just do some overall shit. Anything pulling is going to hit the rear delts. Anything pressing is going to hit the medial and the front delt. Anyway. I know, probably talking to the wall. And some of you guys are probably like, fuck yeah, man. Don't get your tits in the ringer, for God's sake. And get your man tits in the ringer. All right? And there are a lot of young people out there with incredible physiques. Okay, one size doesn't fit all. But I'm telling you, more than the ones with incredible physiques, there are people out there just doing insane shit in the gym, just stupid shit. Just straight up 14 karat stupid. 14 karat stupid. Like I said, that's where I come from. That's where I belong. That's where I am. When I'm there, I'm fucking there, buddy. You know, because I've been there before you came along, and I'll be there unless I die, unless I just drop dead. If I'm still alive, I'll be there when you're gone. I'll be there when you get bored with this and move on to something else. Doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years. I'll be there when most, not all you guys, not all. I'll be there. And some of you guys will be there too, and you know what I'm talking about. You see them come, you see them go. You got these cocky ones, you know, they're the fucking greatest things since sliced bread, right? Yeah, well, you know, when you're done and you moved on and you're sitting back on the couch drinking a Coors, eating chips, watching the game, and your belly's all hanging out and your muscles all atrophied and gone, it was just a memory, you never really were that big to begin with, I'll still be here. I'll still be here. So, coming from a place of love, I'm giving you tough love for God's sake. For God's sake, don't let, and I'll be 60 this year, don't let a 60-year-old man outwork you. Oh, you don't think I can outwork you? Train with me sometime. Train with me sometime. Anyway, that's it. It's kind of chilly out here. I got the heat on, but I'm on top of that heat. I'm going to get in and get this up, man. I do have Patreon now. No point to flock over there and see if there's anything interesting on it. It's not. I have one video on there. It's good. It's good. It's shit that I can't put on YouTube. But I'm getting ready to put a bunch of videos up there. They're going to talk about everything. Shit that you don't even need to know, most of you, but stuff that some of you are probably curious about. How I think the proper way to plot out a cycle. How I do it. How I did it. You know, when I was hella big. How I did it. What I used. Why I didn't use this. What I preferred. You'd probably be surprised, but I'm just giving it to you straight, man. I'm giving it to you the fucking truth. The real deal shit. 60 this year. Still healthy. Still big. Still strong. Still fit. Able to do. I don't know anybody my age who hang with me. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're out there. There might be a couple brothers. Might be a couple brothers. I know one brother in New York. I believe he can hang with me. Anyway, that's it. So like I said, yeah, I got the Patreon up there. There's going to be fucking, I don't know, I'm going to give away some shit. I don't know what it's going to be, but it has different fucking levels. I'm just feeling it out right now. And when you join, depending on the level, you'll get some free Gorilla, what it calls merchandise. Every year you'll get something. I don't know what yet. It's already it's already there. I just, we'll see. I don't know. But if you want to go over and check it out, you know, welcome. But give it about another week, because the next couple of days I'm going to get some videos up, so there'll be some shit there worth seeing. All right, that's it. Hope you guys have an awesome evening. I'll try to get here more. I always have that intention. But I am training my fucking balls off right now. I am training my fucking balls off. I'm training so hard and so much that I have to keep myself out of the gym. Because that's how motivated I am, man. That's how motivated I am. I'm having a good time. Hey, any of you guys want to come out and train with me, man, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I train with any one of you. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful night. I hope I didn't insult you. If I insulted you, don't be so sensitive. This may not even apply to you in any degree. But if it does apply to you, you know what I mean? Strap up, man. Pull your pants up and march onward, man. Switch it up. Make those gains. Make some real gains. Figure it out. All right. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.